Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel, Frankie's Tarot. I'm going to do your love tarot spread from whenever this video gets to you through, anytime through 2023. I am recording this right now in January, so let's do this. The way I'm going to do this is pull some cards to see what kind of energy of the person who's coming towards you, what spirit wants you to know. Then I'll do the tarot spread to see, get a little deeper and see who is coming towards you. And then Aries through Pisces so that you can get a message from this person. All right, so let's start. Please only take what resonates. Not everybody's going to resonate with me, my intuition, and my guidance. So just take what resonates. Leave the rest. I do see a sexual union. So for many of you, this was a relationship that was very sexual, or it will be. Remember, this reading is timeless, and it's also, you might not have experienced what's happening in this reading just yet. So be prepared that it could be happening. And as I say that, look, I see secret admirer. So for many of you, this could be a new, welcome into 2023, this relationship. I get look inside yourself and secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. All right, so I'm getting the chills because I'm going to have to take a moment here, Taurus, to go a little deep. Insecurities are coming up here with look inside yourself, because you either are interested in somebody or you're wanting love in your life and you're doubting that this person would even be interested in you or has any desire to really be with you, or whatever actions they're doing right now, you're taking it so personal that you just believe automatically that there's something you're doing wrong. And the energy I'm picking up in this reading is that is not the truth, because this person has deeper feelings for you than they may let on. So whether this has happened yet or not, this is what's happening. So what that means to me, it doesn't mean, okay, so you look at you hear what I just say, and then you're like, all right, I'm going to run and tell them how I feel because I know they're hiding their feelings. This person's not going to be like, oh, you got it. You got me. All right. It's right. This person needs to work through their own insecurities to figure out what's going on. But in the meantime, this is a perfect time for you to go, why am I feeling so low about this? Why am I automatically going there wherever there is for you? Why do I automatically think that I'm not worthy for this person, or I put everybody in my life on a pedestal, right? And I'm going to do a poll one day on whether people say pedestal or pedestal, all right? Because I always mess that up. But we do see secret admirer, so let's keep moving forward and see what else pans out here. Let's just keep diving in. So this is the start of it. This is where this reading is going. So if this resonates with you so far, keep listening. Let's go. All right. I do see boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important in this relationship, right? And it goes with everything that I was just saying about insecurities too, and that can show up in relationships where if this person is not telling you how they feel, or they're not reacting toward you the way you wish for them to react, and you're pushing boundaries, if it's you, and this person's wanting space or wanting you to hold on while they work through whatever it is they're working on, this card is just reminding you that to really listen to what the person's saying and doing in the first place, and to honor the boundaries. Also honor your own when it comes to this relationship as well too. If you find that this is just no way, all right, this person is just being very disrespectful to you, and you're not being disrespectful at all, because remember, you guys can mirror each other as well. But it's time to put down your foot and set the correct boundaries, because if this is a relationship that you wish to go deeper into, you've got to start now with what you expect in this relationship and what you'll allow from this person, because you're sort of teaching this person what you'll deal with, what you'll put up with right now. So I'm just going to leave. I'm not going to get too much into that. I do see true love here at the bottom. So true love comes when you least expect it, or from who you least expect sometimes, right? So use your discernment always with tarot reads. You know, I tend to I read everybody's comments, and I feel really bad for those who, you know, get a message like this, but then they're like, you know, this person is just being a certain way, and it's just incredible what you're putting up with certain people. And that's where your own discernment's going to come in. If a reading's telling you, you know, that this person has more feelings for you than letting on, but you've been going through like years of turmoil with this person, or weeks or days, and it doesn't feel good, then I always tell you, don't go with what doesn't feel good. All right, so that's all the advice I can really give about that. So let's see what else we've got for this relationship, Taurus, that's coming towards you. And some of you may or may not know this person just yet, because remember, secret admirer. So I just really feel like it's all about your, whatever insecurity comes up, make sure you see where it's coming from, and nip it in the bud. I've got Temperance card. It could be a Sagittarius coming towards you. The Temperance card says, you know, divine partnership. You two are being guided towards each other, and we have Justice. So that shows a soul contract between you and this person. And you're here to complete this contract. You're here to learn some sort of lesson, some sort of karma with this person. Everybody's here to teach us something. We meet people to learn, flourish, grow, heal. The Temperance card is a big healing card, so I do feel like this relationship is going to be one that really does trigger certain aspects of yourself that is going to help your spiritual growth and help you heal. So it's going to be very interesting to see. It's going to be different for everybody. The Temperance card does ask you to look at the situation and look at your life and see where things are out of balance. Sometimes it's just a little bit of a tweak in that can make a relationship move if things feel stuck, or if something's not working out in your favor. The Temperance card is a reminder to say, you know, where is my energy too much? Where am I lacking? Where do I need to find balance? Because when you're in alignment like that, things move differently when you're coming from a place of alignment. So if there's any area in your life, your mind, your emotions, anything like that that's out of balance, that could be a leading factor in why there could be some challenges in this relationship. All right, but the Temperance card does say that the two of you have what it takes to kind of balance each other out and make things work. What does that mean? It's different for everybody. What makes a balanced relationship for me is going to be different for you. You know, you may have a lot of money, and money might not be important. You might not need a partner that can sustain themselves because it doesn't faze you. But you may need somebody who cooks, you know, because you don't cook. So like, I'm just giving funny examples, but it's like the Temperance card shows that you guys have enough to offset each other to make this work. All right. And we have impossible things here, what Spirit wants you to know. Working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspective. So when we're seeing, look inside yourself and examine what is causing you to feel this way, go back to that first message I gave you. This is a fresh perspective, seeing this relationship after you hear this reading, taking a look at this relationship from a different point of view, and looking at it from, you know, maybe what you're seeing, maybe the insecurities that are coming up have really nothing to do with how this person really feels about you, but it's insecurities that you've built up over the past from situations that have happened to you in the past, you know, stems from early childhood. And you're being asked to take a look at where this story came from and why you believe it, because it's showing up for you in this relationship, not because it's really the truth. It's just you're being triggered. And so you're believing it again. The story is coming to your forefront and you're believing it again. All right, so let's keep moving. What else does Spirit want you to know about this? And then I'll pull some tarot to see specifically a little bit more about who's coming towards you. What else does Spirit wish for you to know, Taurus, right now? A blessing on a home. All right, this does feel like home to you. It does feel like a partner that the two of you could really make things work and really move into each other's home or house, okay? So there is some sort of blessing on a solid beginning coming in for you. It doesn't have to mean that you're moving in together, but it definitely feels as though you're meeting somebody or you're with somebody who gives you a sense of being yourself and being home. It's like you're comfortable around this person, which is why it's so hard for you to let go of this person, or why you're so attached to this person, because you're very unique. And it's, for some of you who are listening to this, it's when you find somebody who can see into the depths, or where you're really coming from, and they can see past any sort of hardness or walls that you've put up. It really just, it's profound for you. And this feels like somebody has done that. And so, again, the Temperance card is also saying allow things to unfold naturally, and instead of your insecurities, you're feeling as though the worst case scenario is happening. You're being asked to kind of look at the best case scenario in this situation and focus on that now. Switch your perspective, switch it into seeing the best things that could possibly happen in this relationship, as opposed to thinking the worst. And remember, the worst that's coming up is being asked for you to look at, because these are old stories. That this is where the healing happens. This is where the healing happens, when something doesn't go our way, when we're rejected, when we feel abandoned, when we feel crushed, hurt, wounded. That's when we can take a look and go, all right, so you are the culprit of my woes now. And so why do I feel this way? Why does that insecurity part of my life? Why? And then find it, dig it up. Digging up bones, right? So let's look at, I feel like this blessing on home for you, it's the number 10. So it's talking about a completion and also a new beginning, right? Because the 10 turns into a 1. So we see that 2023, I'm going to throw it out there because I feel like it's this whole year is going to be a solid foundation, a solid new beginning for you, in a sense where you're building on something that feels stable, feels safe, all right? You're working. This is your main goal this year, that's coming to fruition. It's like, I need security, I need protection, I need stability, whether that's with a partnership or other areas in your life that might be out of balance. I do feel like things are going to be more grounded for you in relationships in general this year. All right, so let's take a look at who's coming towards my Tauruses. Who's coming towards my Tauruses? All right, we've got a 6 of Pentacles. All right, the Challenge, the Star card. All right, this person believing in believing in faith, believing in fated encounters. Okay, but this person's very kind and generous. I like their energy. Again, it could be a Sag that's coming through. How do they view you? We've got the World card, very accomplished. Maybe you guys are at a distance. Maybe you have different world views. Maybe you guys are just from 2 different worlds. And that could be why the Challenge is the Star card. They're just wondering if you guys can come into alignment. It's like sometimes, it's just like you have this card, working through disbelief. The impossible is possible. You might be from 2 different worlds here. How do you view them? The 6 of Cups. They're your 1. All right, you want to make some good memories with this person. You're in love with this person. They either remind you of somebody you've known forever, home. They feel like home to you, like I said. All right, it doesn't matter who it is. A past person, could be a past life person. It could be just somebody that you're constantly thinking about because you want to build fond memories with. I do see that there's love between the 2 of you. The 6 of Cups is a law of attraction card saying, you're attracting in, what it is you vibe, what you're giving off. And we have a 6 of Pentacles, your person, so it's the same thing. So there's definitely mutual attraction between you and this person. This person is coming in with the Six of Pentacles, ready to make some sort of offer and kind gesture towards you. All right, so again, they are coming in as a Six of Pentacles. So this could be why you're not sure how this person feels, because they're coming off as more of a friendship. I care about you, you know, I love you, you're awesome, but I'm kind of hiding my feelings. Whereas you're over here, you know, the Six of Cups, more emotional, more like wearing your heart on your sleeve. All right, so they just don't have faith, or they don't believe in destiny, this person. All right, so you are kind of dealing with somebody who's a little shut off from that kind of the world. It's okay. There are people here that just want the 3D experience, that don't want to dive into all this woo-woo stuff that they may call it, but still the Star card and the World card, driving force here in this relationship with Temperance, saying, you know, allow the divine to work for you in this situation, work on your own insecurities, and things are gonna, you know, turn out in your favor. You have the Star card showing up, wish fulfillment, your desire, what you desire desires you, and remembering that. Really, I'm inviting everybody on my channel to, in 2023, if you haven't already, instead of listening to the words manifesting and listening to people talk about it, dive into it. Understand what limited beliefs are. Understand what the law of attraction is, the law of assumption. Understand how our beliefs, our thoughts create our reality. Understand what it means to be the observer in our own mind. And I really do just think this is the next step when it comes to, you know, if you're here and you're trying to learn, and rather than going from tarot to tarot and read to read, really learning how to manifest your readings to work in your favor. All right, so let's see their next possible actions towards you. Look at this, 180. That's the Knight of Swords. I'm going to get, I love these cards. I may not use them after this week because you can't see them. The Knight of Swords, though. Look at this, 180. Here I come. I've got something important to say to you. So this person, believe it or not, impossible. I think you had this in another reading. Impossible things do happen. This person coming in towards you to speak their truth. All right. And, you know, what do they want you to know? Look at this, the Queen of Pentacles. They admire you, Taurus. That is your energy. I mean, they admire you. Let's see, they think you're very responsible. And so I think this person thinks highly of you, and I think that you think the worst, possibly. And this person's looking at you like you're the Queen of Pentacles. That's all. To me, the Queen of Pentacles is like the Empress, whether you're male or female, like very nurturing, very kind, very responsible, very loving. You know your worth. I mean, very confident. You're coming off to them as being, you know, amazing. And you might be feeling, you know, not that way because of old insecurities. All right, so let me see what, for the signs that seem to be the most prominent here, I get Aquarius, I get Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and I get the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius, okay? It can be any sign, and I'm going to pull out what they have to say to you from Aries through Pisces now. Just meditate on if another sign is what you need to hear, it'll pop up for you, and trust your intuition, okay? But those are the main signs coming through, but it can be any sign. All right, if you're connected to an Aries or will be connected to an Aries, push through any insecurity, Taurus. The same thing I was just saying. You are the love of my life. You have no idea how this person feels about you. Allow it to grow. The Temperance card. Allow it to unfold. And in the meantime, just glow. Just like glow up. You know, be the best version of yourself so this person cannot resist you. That's, you know, the best tactic. We have Taurus. See the bigger picture with Taurus. There's something else going on. Please be patient with them. Sagittarius Temperance card. All right, Gemini. All right, work through your feelings. All right, see what's going on. More Aries energy here. Friends or family disapprove of this connection. So you might be coming from a different world with Gemini. And so at first it's a little uncomfortable, but you know, it might not have anything to do with you. It's their family, it's their upbringing, it's things that are going on or voices in their head that they're listening to. This person may decide to say, screw those old beliefs. I want to be with Taurus. All right, Cancer. Be humble. Be humble about this situation, and I'm not ready. Okay, so I do feel like with Cancer, you're going to get what you want. This person wasn't ready in the past, all right? The being humble part is like you know it, you knew it all along with Cancer, and maybe not shoving that in their face because they weren't ready. And they may be coming back with their tail between their leg. And that's the only way I can really read that message. All right, Leo. Step up and lead with Leo. Show them how you wish to be treated, okay? They feel like they've ruined everything. So I feel like if this is your reading with Leo, they're not going to make a move because they do feel like they ruined it. So it's going to be you taking charge and you know, controlling the situation. That's not going to be for everybody, obviously. So Virgo, let your fears dissolve around Virgo, all right? Fights, arguments, and conflicts over your own insecurities, your own fears, that's getting in the way with you and Virgo. It's just, that's it. It's a main theme going through. We have Libra. Make time for self-love for yourself, and this takes some time to care for yourself because you're wearing yourself out with Libra. And you deserve better than me. This person doesn't think they're good enough for you, or they can't meet your expectations. So again, you are being asked to take a look inside and see what's really going on with you. Scorpio, assess the situation. It's not what you think, all right? They just need a little bit more time, a little bit of patience. We have Sagittarius. Breathe through the tension that you're feeling right now with Sagittarius. Again, this is your own stuff coming up. It might not be what you think, but there is possibly a third party right now, and many of you probably know this right now, and it's driving you wild because you can't get what you want, but you don't want to be a part of a third party because you know you really want to be the only one. All right, unless you don't really care. You know, I can't say I've never been in that experience, open relationships, right? So if that's something that you're okay with, that's fine. You know, you can do it. But breathe through the tension. There's a third party. I mean, you may be waiting a bit for this person to finish that cycle in order for them to focus mainly on this relationship. Capricorn, we have focus on the positive with Capricorn. Again, it's not what you see. They feel like they're not good enough for you, Taurus. So they're getting the impression that they can't meet your expectations. All right, Aquarius, we have talk less and feel more. So, you know, when I see that card, I think it's like you're trying to convince somebody. You're talking so much to convince somebody about what's going on, your point of view. You want to get closure. You want them to know. They don't even want to know. They don't care about that. All right, it's about feeling more into what's really going on within and feeling more into what this person's really trying to say or how they really feel. Because right now it's like more like a defense, like you're just talking, trying to convince somebody of your side of things. They wish they could take it back, whatever happened too, as well. So there is a sense of regret, but I do feel like maybe not talking about something in each one of your lives is going to be different anymore. Maybe put in something to sleep. And you know what I feel, Taurus, is this isn't going to be for everybody again, and don't feel insulted. That's never my intention. I connect with all of you signs, and I connect with everything I say because I've experienced it myself. But I feel like sometimes, you know, people who need to talk things out, all right, there's a point where there's enough's enough, like you're beating a dead horse. And in some of your situations, there could be a place where this person's like, man, I wish I could take it back. I can't. So are we going to keep going around in circles? It's like you've got to reconcile yourself, Taurus. This person, there's nothing more they can do. So it's about feeling more into what it is you really need from this person or from the situation because they've heard it already. Okay, so now we're going to Pisces. We have know you are loved by Pisces. Okay, look at I love you. Flat out. You've got to know it, feel it, go within. I love you guys. Maybe you'll like and subscribe. I didn't know what else to say right there, but I love you guys. And what I really wanted to say was I hope that I wasn't too harsh on these readings right here. Remember, everything comes from my higher self, my experiences, my life, my guides, my ancestors, the work I do. And I do a lot behind the scenes, so I'm not ever trying to judge, hurt, or say something to misinform anybody. So always know that my intention is one of love, and I want the best for everybody, and I'm always meditating that you receive the blessings that you are desiring. Okay, I love you guys. Take care.